How's it going, everybody? Coming back at you with a new video on something a little bit different. I recently picked up this four-wheeler off of a guy. I actually went to go look at a truck he had for sale, but I ended up picking this up instead because the truck was just too rough. I don't really know anything about it. He doesn't know anything about it. His dad had it some years ago, and yeah. It looks like it's a smaller, Honda. Again, I didn't really look at it. It was $100. And it seemed like it had compression, so I bought it. Now I guess we can go from there and go ahead and just see what we can do with it. So yeah, let me go ahead and just do a short little walk around of it, and then go ahead and see if we can get it running. Yeah, go from there. Alright, so now I don't know a whole lot about it. Looks like it was registered at some point. It says 2009. I don't know how true that is. We do have a key that turns on. It says, I don't know, see, I didn't see no shifter. Really shouldn't be digging my hands through here. I didn't see no shifter, so I assumed it's this electronic shifter. So maybe that's how it works. I'm not really sure. I know we got a parking brake here, I think. Reverse, maybe. I don't know what's all stuck and what's not. So we can check and see what gas, if it's got any gas in it. Whew, he definitely has gas in it, and it is old, very old. Now, is this thing two-wheel drive? I assume it's two-wheel drive. I don't see any, I mean, it's got no CV axle, so obviously it's two-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and take a look back here. What do we got? Oh, we got a pair of vice grips and a bungee cord. We're already ahead. I don't know what year this is or anything about it. I really don't. He didn't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. We have a rear brake. Doesn't work either. Let's go ahead and pop this air cleaner off and see what we can see underneath here. Let's see. Let's say TRX 250, I think is what this is. So it's a 250, I'm assuming. Go ahead and pop this off there. Get that pulled back. See if it'll come off. There it goes. I have an air cleaner. Oh, that is just falling in 20 pieces. Let me grab a Phillips and get that off of there, and also I'll get something to hook up to this battery and see if we can get it cranking over. Alright, now I did forget to mention it does have a seat that is actually in perfect condition. It's in the back, and I just didn't feel like grabbing it. So yeah, let's see how this comes off. Maybe this also comes off. I don't know a whole lot about these. I've had maybe one or two, and both of them already ran before I got to them. Oh my god, that air cleaner is in 20 pieces. That's always great. See if we can remove this. Yeah, the air cleaner came off in about 20 million pieces. Oh, somebody's been having fun with the 4th of July. Anyways, go ahead and throw this back on there. I did get a set of jumpers. We're going to go ahead and try and hook up to it. Go ahead and do that. And see if we got power, because that's a big thing. Maybe? Alright. No neutral. No crankage. I don't see any lights yet. Is it something got going on here? Oh. Oh, we got some lights going on. We got lights. Alright. Go ahead and show you. I guess you can kind of see it there. We do have some lights. Now, I did not check oil. That's probably a good idea. Oil is actually down here by you guys. Let's see. Pull this off there. We got oil, and it's actually clean. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it doesn't look very clean, but it's actually clean. Which is always a good sign. Oh, it's not a good sign, like cross threads in there. don't know which way is fuel. Okay, fuel is already off. I'm going to leave it off for now because I don't want it pumping a bunch of fuel in there. We're just going to go ahead and see if it'll crank over. Let's see. Nope. Does in fact crank over, so we're good on that. I guess let me go ahead and hit it with some starting fluid and see what it does. I don't know how much starting fluid I got. Oh, that one's not very good. Let's see if this one's any good. Alright, let's see. That was probably plenty enough. Well, it ran. It runs. Now this fuel smells. Oh, this fuel's so bad. I don't know if it'll run off of that. I don't know if I should. Let me see. How bad is it to get the fuel line off? Where is the fuel line is the question. You know what? It's a Honda. We're gonna waste. We're gonna see if it's gonna just run off a crusty old fuel. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fuel shut off does not want to turn. Let me see if I can get something to turn the fuel shut off. Alright, let's see. Is it supposed to go? I don't know which way you're supposed to turn. Maybe that way? Maybe. I'm hoping that was the correct way and I didn't just break it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not familiar with how it's supposed to go. I probably just broke it, but I guess I probably could have taken off the fuel line. That's probably your fuel line. Let's see. This is the fuel line here. I'm not very sure on. Sorry if it's hard hearing me. Of course, everything wants to go. Everything wants to go on right as I'm missing stuff. I don't know. We're gonna see if I got it on. So I can't really figure it out. Let's see. Definitely do not have it on. Alright, so this for sure seems to be our fuel inlet to the actual carburetor, and it is not wanting to pump fuel. So I'm probably going to have to get some compressed air and try and blow back through this, which I'm going to try and do that right now. Alright, I've got my little air compressor here. I'm going to set you guys up, and it's going to be a little loud, but let's see what we can make do. Hopefully. No, I just shut off. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and just take these plastics off tonight and see if I can get to the fuel valve. Oh, leave that back, please. Separate that from that. Somehow these tabs are still in good shape. Keep in mind this thing was sitting outside, uncovered, and somehow the seat is in good shape. Ask me how. Oh, comes off of these. Did not expect that. Alright, now we can actually take the tank off again. Why they would design it like that is beyond me. It seems pretty simple, but... And then the fuel line runs where? Not unremoved fuel tank. As far as it goes. But up here we probably got shut off issues. I might be able to disassemble the fuel shut off and see if I can get it to pump fuel, but we'll try and run it first. This is a great idea. What's that for?
Hook your hand up.
Oh, no. Don't want to choke. Oh, that bottle's loose. It runs. I don't know if I can put it in gear. There we go. Everything's falling off of it. It runs. I just got to figure out the fuel system. Well, it's next day and I got this off of here, and as you can see, the filter's missing. There's plenty of crud in there, so hopefully we can get it cleaned up and get it working again. At least until I can order another filter. Well, that's the first for me. I was trying to clean this out and try and make it work, and nothing was working. Then I looked. For whatever reason, it blew a hole out of the side of it from corrosion or something like that. So it doesn't even matter if this thing worked anyways. It is now garbage. So I got another one of these ordered, and I'm going to see if I can rig something up for the fuel system just temporarily to make sure it's going to run and everything like that good. But yeah, let me figure that out. Alright, so this is our customized fuel system we got set up here. We got a boat tank with a line and the carburetor. Now, it's not going to be able to turn a whole lot, but it'll turn. Now I need to get a battery hooked up and undo the front there and throw the seat on it and see if it'll run. Also air up the tires. But let's see if it'll run first. Alright, we got power on, key on, choke. Let's see. I'm curious if I undo this. It's still staying running. Sounds like it needs to be a little half choked still. Maybe this will sit there. Guess we'll go ahead and undo this. Hasn't been ran in probably a pretty long time, so I don't know if it needs. Whoop. No, more choke still. Probably needs to warm up. I don't like that. I don't like it splashing a lot. I don't know what that noise is either. I don't know if something's dragging or... know what that noise is, but we're going to go ahead and try and get the tires aired up and move it around. Alright guys, I cannot make this stuff up. So, it's been a little bit since you last heard from me. I'll go ahead and explain why. I was basically just getting stuff done. I put the fuel switch valve and everything like that in. You know, I'll go ahead and just show you. Let me go ahead and show you. Alright, so I was going through and I was cleaning it up. I was painting everything, getting it ready to, you know, sell it. Did the fuel valve, just the carburetor. What else? I put a brand new lithium battery in it, like brand new. I put a new air filter in it and everything like that, and I couldn't get it to really idle right, but then finally I got it to where it was idle somewhat right. I was like, alright, good. Well, I was sitting here and I was letting it warm up. I was going to go take pictures of it to get it listed for sale, and I was going to do a little video. Now I noticed this thing when I fired it up, it sounded a little funky, which I didn't pay no attention to it, but as I was running it, it decided to shut off. And something didn't sound right, and I knew it as soon as I heard it what it was going to be. Now I'll go ahead and show you guys, and this is my luck purely. Got this thing running, riding right, everything like that, and watch this. This is your pull start. See that? I'm sure you guys know what that is and what that sound is. So yeah, it busted a timing chain. Now, people say these are interference motors. I'm not sure. It didn't clank or nothing like that when it shut off. So I'm not fully sure, but I think we have to pull this front timing cover to get to everything and I guess try and do the timing on it. So I don't know if I'm going to do it in this video or I might do this video. It depends on how long this video is. But yeah, that's my luck. Busted timing chain on this front here. Yeah, so I got timing set, ordered with oil pump timing, and we're gonna see if we can fix it, I guess. Alright, so we got it sitting up here. Got it all tore apart. See, timing cover. And there's our idler with our tensioner. You can see it's slapped, wore out, and broke. And if I can get it to spin over, you can see our timing gear doesn't move at all. Our oil pump gear barely moves, but it's got so much play in it that it's shot too. So both of these need to be replaced. And parts are talking about a week later. So I guess we'll wait for those and see how it goes. Alright, it might be a little hard to hear. I got a little distracted. Put the new timing set in and everything like that. I had to take my valve cover off. I still got to set timing and stuff like that, but I got the actual timing in there, and I just spun it over to where it probably shouldn't be, but yeah, got everything set timed correctly, I think. So all I gotta do is, I've been waiting on this gasket. Finally got the gasket in, so we're gonna go ahead, clean that up, put a new one on, and go from there. Alright, so I know I've jumped around on this thing a lot. There has been so much I've jumped around on, I don't even know where I'm at this point in this video. But yeah, so I got it to run the other day, everything seems fine. I'll go ahead and try and get a video of it running once I'm done. I noticed the carburetor was puking a bunch of fuel out of the bottom end of it. Of course, something went wrong with the carburetor as soon as I fixed something else. So now we got to pull the carburetor off, just air box, just pull this back, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, might have to see, and then take the carburetor off and then see what's stuck. Alright, as you can see we have the carburetor back on there and it's running. So now we can finally actually drive it down the road and get it going. As you can see, my hands are dirty. I literally just got done working on it. The starter was giving me issues, but now it's working again, so I don't know. We'll see. But I finally at least get to ride it down the road and actually get some pictures of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Electric shift right into gear. Make sure nobody's coming. Well, it shifted through all the gears. The whole electronic shift thing is a little funky to get used to, but hopefully you could hear me. The no brakes is a little bit of an issue because you can't even put it in neutral. I really don't want to figure out the brakes, but I might have to. I've already put entirely too much. Let me shut this off so you can hear me. I've already put entirely too much work into this thing, more than I care to, because I honestly planned on listing it once I got it running for like maybe 700 bucks, 800 bucks. But now that it is running, as you can see, and everything works other than the brakes. And again, I put so much time and effort into it, I don't feel like messing with the brakes, so it'll probably go like it is. I don't even know what I'm going to ask for it. But yeah. Alright everybody, that'll probably do it for this video. I know it was kind of jumping around a lot, but honestly wasn't even going to do a video on this thing, but I wanted to just, you know, maybe get out there. Who knows? I do work on small engine stuff. If you guys want to see more of that too, you know, drop a comment. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like that, because I will buy them more often, but I don't really mess with full blurs a whole lot. Some UTVs, especially nothing this small, but yeah. That'll probably do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and doing all those cool things. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.